So we got a doozy for this video, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Well, actually, forget the boys and girls part. Parents, if you're having your kids watch this video, this isn't the one. You should tell them to maybe go into the other room. So I want to say about every quarter or so, I do kind of like a clean out for my social medias and my emails. Not only get rid of the spam, but I get a lot of hate comments. I even get a lot of threats. I get people reaching out to my sponsors and kind of like CCing me in the email telling them why they shouldn't work with me because I'm a horrible person, I'm a fraud, and all this stuff. But every once in a blue moon, I do believe it's important to talk about this stuff, not only for myself, but for the fellow content creators, just to give you an indication of what we go through just for simply making videos. Me in particular about cruise ships of all things. I would never thought diving into this realm, this space here on YouTube, that so many people would get so angry and want to cause harm to myself or do something crazy and be disrespectful. I don't get it. So for today's video, I have this guy or girl, I'm not sure, they hide by an alias. Their display name is Javi197769. Now, I'm not putting that out there so you can go follow and harass them. I'm saying that they are hiding. They don't even have a profile picture. But I realized after cleaning out my hidden messages on Instagram that this person started a very vicious attack as early as October 26th of this year, letting me know just how they feel about me and what they want to do to me. It's actually pretty shocking, and I'm not saying it's scary by any means. I think it's rather interesting. However, it is sad that people conduct themselves in this way, and I think you guys should see this. So getting into it, I am going to display the comments and threats right up here next to me, but I do have to put a trigger warning out there because this is some pretty graphic stuff. I have kind of marked out some of the bad, naughty sailor language. However, you're going to get the general idea. So October 26th, this random person that's going by an alias decided to state that I am stealing money from people and that they are going to beat me up in front of my son. This same kind of theme continues with them stating that they're going to beat me up in front of my son and that I am a fraud, I am a scam artist, saying that I am cocky and this and that and whatever. You guys see the general idea right up here, which I thought was absolutely crazy. Now, before I continue, because there is more, believe it or not, they even go for my girlfriend. It's insane. I've always been curious about the main points that I often get in the comment section and in emails, and I want to say maybe once or twice in person, which when I confronted them about them saying that I am a scam artist and that I am fake, they had no answer. But I always wondered what they mean by this. Is it the fact that I paid for the vast majority of my cruises? Or maybe not because I have sponsors, right? Or maybe I'm just lying about the whole thing. It's actually a green screen right behind here, and I'm actually not in Europe. I'm actually not on these cruise ships. It's all a lie. Or maybe because I guess I, manipulate people into watching my videos. This is why the haters can't turn away. They watch the videos and I make money off of the ad revenue per thousand views, by the way. That's how it works. It's called Google AdSense. I'll explain on another day. But you also have the Patreon, I guess, for as low as $2 a month. People can get early access to my videos, direct access to me, and then I do a competition every quarter of the year or every quarter throughout the year, so 4 times per year, where people can potentially win a free cruise or a vacation of some kind, which I've already done once because I've only done it for 1 quarter so far. But I guess this is what they're talking about. I'm just very confused when it comes to this idea of me being a fraud, a fake, and a scam artist. It's very strange to me. Anyway, this unknown troll continues their attack by calling me the N-word on multiple occasions, which, I mean, come on. Like, at the end of the day, whatever. Like, it wasn't my first time, won't be my last. You know, they then go after my girlfriend, my little croissant, my beautiful Lauren, by calling her white trash. I guess because she's dating a chocolate man like me. That's something that I typically get all the time. They then continue to call me a fraud and cocky or a show off or whatever. You know, when I see stuff like this, like I said, it doesn't bother me to a certain extent. I don't really look at a lot of the comments on YouTube. I tell you guys that because I'm still human at the end of the day. When it comes to this new world, this digital revolution, you got a lot of people that are very lonely. They're very sad, especially in the United States. I travel extensively, and the US is by far the most stressed out place on planet Earth. A lot of people, they didn't amount up to what they thought that they could be, so they turn to these keyboard warriors and try to infringe on other people's lives and call people show-offs because at the end of the day, if you look at what social media is, I look at it from a business perspective, but I also understand the social side of social media. media. The idea is to basically show your highlight of your life, all the good things. And typically, if somebody's showing the bad things, which is very rare, usually they are mentally going through something. Same with the comments. I watch a lot of YouTube. I do entertain myself through YouTube. I also educate myself through YouTube a lot of the time. I call it the University of YouTube, but I've never decided to watch a free video, get mad at what somebody says, and then go to the comment section, especially knowing that that person is probably doing better than I am. The reality is, at the end of the day, when it comes to people, nobody that is successful, nobody's doing better than you is going to come to your comment section and start talking mess, which is why I just kind of ignore it all. I usually just kind of pretend that it is some very lonely, unhealthy person in their mom's attic or basement, just deciding that they're going to give me and all the other content creators, whoever on social media, a piece of their mind, hoping that they will see it out of hundreds of thousands of comments. And to me, it blows me away that this is something that gives them satisfaction or not. I always tell people that if you have never met me in person, I don't care what you think. I really don't. You have no idea who I am as a person. You've never had a conversation with me. And outside of YouTube, which there is sort of a kind of character going on here, I always say on YouTube, you are a slightly exaggerated version of yourself. You have no room to talk. You choose to watch the videos and then you get mad. I don't know what to tell you. You should probably go see somebody, get some therapy, some help, or maybe start your own YouTube channel and lead by example. Now, it was also the other day, I was on an MSC ship, the MSC Seascape, that's their newest ship, and I was talking to a fellow content creator. I won't say their name, but they have about 30,000 subscribers. I don't get along with a lot of the content creators, just to be honest with you guys. I don't know what I did. I do my best, I guess because I don't Disneyfy all of my content. They see me as a cruise hater or whatever. I wish I could name names, I really do. There aren't a lot of them. There are some that I get along with, but it's crazy that even when I tried to talk to them and when I met them in person for the first time, they didn't even want to come in my direction. They look at myself and Lauren in the weird ways. I don't get it. I really don't. But there was this content creator. They were asking what my goals were for the year, for 2023. I told them that I want to, actually, I will. We got to aim high here. I said I will be the biggest cruise YouTube channel on planet Earth by next year, and I don't care what I have to do to get it. They said that I am arrogant for having such a goal. And I said, why? I said, also, when it comes to my personality, I was an athlete my whole life. I ran track and field my whole life. I had to overcome a lot of adversity, and I was a professional breakdancer competing all over the world. Naturally, I do have that competition kind of mindset, and I look at what I do as a business that it means I want to scale it, I want to grow it as to be the biggest that it can, and why wouldn't I not have crazy, ridiculous goals such as that? I do believe everybody needs something that's going to keep the engine moving, that's going to drive them in order to want to do better for themselves, for their lives, and for their business or whatever it is, their ambitions that they might have in life. Anyway, to bring this giant bowl of drama soup together, I do just want to state that I do believe in being humble to a certain extent, right? You can't be to the point to where you're so non-confident that you can't put a video together. As far as what we do, you do have to have some kind of high standard for yourself in order to speak so confidently on camera. And I would gladly give myself my flowers. People don't understand. Like, I was homeless a few years ago, right? I had nothing. I had bad credit. I'm talking like a 400 credit score and everything else in between. I took a 6-month contract and turned it into a legitimate business with sponsors, and I'm looking for a management team. I got a lawyer now and all this crazy stuff, and it's absolutely amazing to me. Now, I also have the means to be able to go after and tackle all of my goals, my dreams, my ambitions, and the stuff that's happening right now. I literally vacation for a living, and that's not a flex. It's just me stating the obvious. Most of you guys know this. So for people to say that, oh, you're addressing this and addressing that, I do believe it's important to, first of all, remind myself that I am still human. Things are going to come my way. Challenges, adversity, it's not over. We got to keep this thing moving, and there is going to be a little bit of hiccups, speed bumps in the road. It is what it is. I just want to remind all of you that I do appreciate all of you, the ones that support. I love all of you, and I truly do mean that, because without all of you, none of this would be possible. But like I said, I just think it's important to remind everybody that, well, things happen. It doesn't matter what success you have, what kind of money you have, what kind of drive and determination you have. People will come for you, and the bigger that you get, the more people are going to come to try to bring you down. I just got to say that next year, 2023, is going to be a doozy, but we are not stopping. My girlfriend Lauren and I, we have some huge plans with our partners, our sponsorships, and everything else in between. We're going to keep it trucking, and we're going to make it happen. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. It's going to be a very interesting one. I'll see you later. Take it easy.